Howdy ho, neighbor. I'm here.
Hey, Natalie. How are you?
Listen, I don't know how I'm going to handle that. There was a lot of awesome just coming out of y'all on that last call. That was amazing.
Hey, Natalie, I want to say one thing before we switch. Here's what it is. So to be 100% clear, if you're on this call and you're doing our business, you're building a community, you're sharing our product with people, you're not a doctor, don't play doctor, even if you are one. Even if you got a YouTube channel where you act like you're a doctor, this isn't the place to do it. Don't make medical claims. You don't need to. The product's good enough. You don't have to sell it. Just say, shut up and drink, my friend. Shake it up, give them a sample, and let's move forward. Send them to an internet site. Any one of them will do. That's got an entire library of data, research, white papers, and really wicked smart people giving you confirmation that ketones should be in your body. So we're going to switch gears. We're going to talk about building a community. We're going to talk about specifically hitting GoPro, Go MVP, how to go out and build a tribe of massively excited, very enthusiastic people consuming Keto OS every day and telling their friends about it. Because to me, that's what it's about. It's about waking up every day and knowing that you can impact the world because you said yes, because you took a sample, because you shared it with some friends. And I don't know anybody, just like Dustin knows our product, Natalie knows our business. She knows how to share this stuff. She's a mom, she's a teacher, she's a coach, she's an unbelievable mentor to a bunch of people. She lives in Missouri, and I can't think of a better person to kick this part of the call off and talk about what to do with what you just learned, because you do got a big old friend list of people that if they were listening, they'd have bought some Keto OS. So, Natalie, Kilborn, talk to us. What's happening?
Kilborn is here. Well, I'm super excited to be following up with you guys. This is going to be a great call. I've got a friend on the line with me that's going to also help and share some additional insight. But I would really encourage you guys, if you did not take notes while Dustin and Mike were talking, you missed it. But grab a pen and a paper to take notes while me and my friend are talking, because we're going to give you guys very specific things that you can do to kick your business off. So before we start, I just want to frame what we're going to be talking about. Whether you started 3 months ago and you feel like, well, I'm an old dog, I already went GoPro, I already went MVP, what do I need to be on this call for? Or whether you're somebody who just started 5 minutes ago. I think I got 4 texts, Mike, during your guys' thing saying brand new VIP, brand new VIP, brand new VIP. So I hope those people are on the line. If you have VIPs that are not dialed in, now would be a perfect time to text them and say, you got to jump on this call. You're about ready to get the play on how to build this business. So I don't want you guys to miss out. Let me do a quick speaker check. Do I have Mr. Red on the line with me?
Hey, how you doing, Natalie? I'm right here.
Hey. Well, I'm excited, Red. I know you're excited. You've got a bunch of brand new VIPs. We are going to give them the play on how to take their business to the next level. So if you're an old dog, I want you on the call because you're probably going to learn something that you can use to teach a new person. And just because you're able to do it yourself doesn't necessarily mean you know how to teach a new person. So take these steps down and use them. And then if you're brand new, we're super pumped. You are the VIP. You are the most important prover on the call. And we are really excited that we get to help you straight out of the gate. I also want to frame the call by saying I am going to be specifically talking about running MVP in the next 30 days. And there might be some of you on the line, maybe you're VIPs or maybe your toe is in the water in this business. Do not be afraid of what I'm going to talk about, because we are going to talk about some serious plans and strategies. If you're just a toe in the water person and, you're willing to share it with somebody once a month, or you're just here to get free product, we love you. We are so thankful that you're in the business. We, embrace whatever your goals are here. You don't have to be a big builder to be a superstar at Prove It. We honor and love all of you. But I really want to talk on this call to the people who say, okay, I got started. How do I make an extra $1,000 in the next 30 days? So anybody on the line who wants to make $1,000 in January, I want you guys to really perk your ears up as we're talking. So one of the very first things, one of the most important things that you guys can do, if you haven't done so yet, make sure that you text the word. So for those of you that are challenged like myself, Where you would type a message, you're going to type the word Keto, Keto, 123. And then where you would type the phone number, you're going to type 292929 and hit send. That's going to be, like Mike calls it, the umbilical cord to this business. You're going to be updated on any cool announcements that we have. You're going to be updated on events. You're going to be updated on the call schedule. That's really a very important thing. So number one step in getting started in your business is make sure that you and anybody in your business has text Keto 123 to the number 292929, and that's a really great way that we communicate. The second thing that I want to make you aware of as you're building your business is our corporate Facebook page. If you go to facebook.com/justpruvit, just, J-U-S-T, prove it, P-R-U-V-I-T, that is going to be the best place for you to go and connect with our community. Prove It is one big giant family all over the country, so you're going to be able to go there. You're going to be able to see news stories. You're going to be able to connect with people. You're going to be able to share your own story. So I would challenge you guys to go to that page at least once a day. Comment, like, encourage the new people on your team to go like that page because it's a great way to get connected. All right, so let's talk about the actual job of going Go Pro and Go MVP. So if you're brand new, what I want you to do either now or when you get a chance, go to your Prove It login. Log into your Prove It. On the main page of your back page, on the left-hand side, you're going to see a spot that says Downloads. Under the Downloads, you're going to find the Getting Started Go Pro and Go MVP sheets. It's under the Rewards Game tab or Game Plan tab. So go find the Rewards Game Plan and print out the Go Pro and the Go MVP sheets because they're really going to help you. Let me give you the actual nuts and bolts of how to go pro. That's the very first step. How you go pro, and the easiest way is to help two promoters come in at either the VIP level, which ends tonight, or a Go Pack, and help two customers come in at least a can or the 30-day on the go. So two customers ordering 30 days worth of keto, two promoters coming in at the Go Pack or the VIP pack, and a little bit of volume coming in at $1,500, and you've gone pro. You get $100 in Prove It bucks. You get the Go Fast bonus. You get the accelerated Go Fast, and the cool part, you get a $250 bonus check. So if you just came in on VIP, what that should mean to you is you not only get your money back, but you get into profit mode by going Go Pro, by just helping two people either get VIP or the Go Pack and helping two customers get a 30-day supply. Pretty easy, right? 2 and 2 on the Go Pro. And then how you go MVP, you just double that, right? So you have a total, it's a total of 4. So what you just did, you're going to do it again. You're going to have a total of 4 customers on a 30-day supply, either the can or the 30 on the goes, and 4 promoters on either the Go Pack or VIP. So you have a total of 4 and 4. Go Pro, double it, go MVP. Here's what you're going to get on that. You're going to get another $100 in Prove It bucks, which is like cash you get to spend on products. You're going to get the Go Fast bonus. You're going to get the accelerated Go Fast double for life, plus you're going to earn on level 4. You're also going to get the MVP profit pool. So the company takes a portion of the profits every single month, and they put them in a pool, and anybody who hits MVP, they get a portion of that pool for the life of their business for the rest of their career. So, you know, the MVP, I've seen it at $75. I saw it at over $100. So imagine every single month for the life of my business, I get an extra $40 a month. I get an extra $75 a month. That adds up really quickly. And then the immediate gratification is you get a $500 Go MVP check. So you've got that $250 Go Pro check. You've got that $500 MVP check, which is $750, plus you're making commissions and residuals on those customers and those 4 promoters. So you are absolutely into the profit zone when you go pro and go MVP. So it's really important that y'all print those sheets out. That will keep you pointed in the right direction. So you know the meat and potatoes of it, right? Like, okay, that's what I need to do. Now, how do I do it? And we talk a lot about when the why is strong enough, the how will figure it out. Let me give you guys a quick analogy. If someone, I have 2 daughters, they're 14 and 10 years old. If someone kidnaps my daughter and they said, you can't have her back until you bring a check for $100,000. They've kidnapped my daughter. It's going to cost me $100,000 to get her back. I don't have $100,000 in my bank account, but I promise you I'm not going to have to take a class or consult a physician or talk to smart people that I know to ask them how to get $100,000. I will figure it out because the why, getting my daughter back, is so strong that the how will figure it out. You just figure it out, right? You do it. So think about why you're doing this business. As you start your journey towards better, what does that look like for you? And take some time and maybe write down these 3 questions. And after the call, you can kind of mentally go through, maybe write down some notes. As you start your journey, what does better mean for you? Write down, what does a better life look like? Does that look like maybe you don't have to work 3 jobs to make ends meet? Does that look like maybe as a mom you can stay home and be with your kids? Does that look like, you can hire a housekeeper so that takes that stress off your plate? Does that mean, you can travel more with your family? Whatever that looks like, write it down. A better life to me means write it down. The second one I want you to think about is we're dreaming about the why. Why are we doing this business? Why is it important for you to do this? Is a better health. What does better health look like for you? The reason why I'm doing this business for better health is fill in your blank. Maybe it's a decrease in inflammation so you can get up and around and have the life that you want to have. Maybe it's weight loss. Maybe it's, I can't get down on the floor and play with my kids and I'm sick and tired of it. Maybe it's for something else in your health, energy, mental clarity, some of those things that Michael and Dustin just talked about. Write them down. Better health to me means what? And then the last one, I want you guys to think of prosperity. A better prosperity to me looks like what? What does that look like? Maybe it looks like for you, the reason why I'm doing this for my prosperity is so I'm not so stinking stressed every month living paycheck to paycheck. How many of you would love to have extra money in the bank where you don't have to be stressed of can I afford that? Maybe better prosperity to you looks like you get to give more. You get to write a bigger check to your church. You get to write a bigger check to the charities that you love. Maybe it's prosperity to retire your parents or pay off your parents' mortgage, or maybe it's to pay the mortgage or the house payment for a single parent that you know that's struggling. So think about that for yourself. Better prosperity is what? And when you guys have a defined why, this how stuff, like all the details, the nitty-gritty of how will take care of itself. We are going to give you some action steps. We're actually going to give you 4 of them. So have your pen and paper ready. So the first action step, are you ready? It's a big one. Write it down. The first action step is get social, right? Most of you just got your VIP ordered. Have you gone public on whatever your favorite social site is? Maybe it's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all the new fancy Fandango ones that I don't even know about. Whatever your site is, I really challenge you to go public and talk about your journey towards better, right? I've decided that this year, this is a perfect time to do it. 2016 will contain better health, and this is what it looks like. Who wants to join me? I've decided that I'm sick and tired of living paycheck to paycheck. I've made some decisions. I'm moving forward. Anybody else like that? You will attract people by speaking from exactly where you are. Don't fake it till you make it and post pictures of money and cars and tell people, if they want to get rich, they should call you. Like, nobody buys that I almost said crap. Is crap okay? Nobody buys that crap.
Yes.
They just roll their eyes and spin through your post. But when you are raw and honest and transparent and say, this is where I am and this is where I'm going, and you have the opportunity to go with me. I'm looking for people who want better health. I'm looking for people who want a vacation with their kids. I'm looking for people who are sick of living paycheck to paycheck. You'll be surprised your own personal transparency will draw out the transparency in others. So ideas on getting social, personal results, someone else's results. Get on that corporate Facebook page, steal those stories, post them on your Facebook. Before and after photos are awesome. Research articles are really cool. Keep an eye out for those. You can use those to market on your social media. Fun stats on the benefits of Keto OS. Your own personal health goals. That's a little transparency. Results that you're having. And then I would just encourage you, be you, be fun, and be normal. If you were a silly, goofy guy yesterday on Facebook and today on Facebook you turn into like nerdy MLM man, your friends are going to see right through that, and it is weird, right? So be you. Whatever that is, just be you, boo-boo. So I got somebody on the line with me there's nobody better than Red to talk about some getting social. So, Red, I know one of the cool things you're doing on getting social is you're doing videos, right? You're taking little selfie videos of yourself, posting them on Facebook, and that is really drawing in some crowds. So tell me about your favorite ways to get social and how you're using that.
Well, first of all, I am doing videos. I do them, on my job. I actually drive a tractor trailer for a living. I've been doing that for 20 years. So I don't try to be phony. I don't try to dress up in a suit and a tie and act like I'm more important than what I am. Sometimes when I'm on Facebook, I'm posting funny things. Sometimes I'm posting things about my family, about relationships, real life, my struggles and my passions. So when I talk on videos, sometimes it's informative, sometimes it's goofy, sometimes it's, passionate about trying to help people. But it's just like you said, it's always about being real and not being phony. As soon as you flip that switch and try to be something you're not, people see right through it.
That's awesome. And you're one of the best at just being you. Like, be fun, be energetic. Like, whatever your tone is, whatever your vibe is, just be you, because that's why those people are friends with you on Facebook anyways. So make sure that you are being cool and just being you. And I would really encourage you guys.
Now. I never said I was cool. That's Michael
You're
Rutherford
so
and those
cool.
guys. I'm not cool.
You're
not
so cool.
Fact,
I can't even take it.
Michael told me to use the word bananas, and I couldn't even think of a way to say bananas, so I'm just going to say bananas. Michael, I don't know what I get for saying bananas, but I want bananas, damn it.
There you go.
Listen, you're so cool. You don't even need to sneak bananas in. You just stop the call and say bananas. I like it. So once you go social, one of the other things that you guys should be doing is be really great at keeping tabs on a list, right? A lot of people think, well, I'll just work this business from my phone, or I'll just work this business from my Facebook. And I'm telling you, as a professional that's done this for nearly 10 years, I know Red has just about that much experience, and so does Michael. It is really important that you get that list out of your head and onto paper. It will help you keep organized. It will help you keep on track. And you won't lose people in the shuffle. Because if you're just using Facebook or you're just randomly calling people through your phone, people will slip through the cracks. And I hope y'all are okay with my brutal honesty on what it's going to take to go MVP. Because I want to set you guys up for success. I think too many times in this profession, people make it sound really easy, like, oh, you can do it. Just go get 4 customers, go get 4 promoters. But without great expectations, I feel like we set you up for failure. So I want to set you up for success. So I want you to make a big list. If you talk to 10 people, unless you're incredibly influential, you're probably not going to go MVP by talking to 10 people. right? So one of the great people that I've studied and one of my kind of mentors that I've never met is a guy by the name of Jim Rohn. If you need some great, personal development stuff, look him up on YouTube. His last name is R-O-H-N, Jim Rohn. And he talks about building your network marketing business. I would suggest that you all go to YouTube, look at Jim Rohn, Building Your Network Marketing Business, and listen. It is some of the absolute best stuff I've ever heard. But he talks about how the path is in the math. It's just numbers. He says the average person, for every 10 people you talk to, one of them will say yes as a promoter. Every 10 people you talk to, one of them will say yes. And, the statistics around the country, only about maybe 3-4% of the country are considered entrepreneurs. Everybody else clocks in and clocks out. They don't really have maybe a big goal or big dreams or big visions like we do. They're just happy clocking in and clocking out. So you're looking for that one person. So if you need to talk to 10 to get one, and you need 4 promoters to go MVP, y'all need to have a list of at least 40 people. So I want you to make a list of 75 people. Because maybe somebody's not going to answer, maybe somebody's on vacation, maybe somebody changed their phone number, but make a large list of over 40 people, 40, 60, 75 people. If you're really serious about this, make a list of over 100 people. And then you need to methodically go through that list and share some of those cool stories. Say, hey, I was thinking about you today. I just found out about pure therapeutic ketones. You have got to find out about this. And then you're going to use the resources. So number 2, make a list. Who are the first 25 people? Who are the first 75 people that you can't wait to share Prove It with? Like they're just lightning bolts in your mind right now. You're thinking of the lady that does your taxes, the girl that cuts your hair, your neighbor girl, that girl in car line at school. You're thinking about your best friend that's told you for 10 years that she needs to lose that last 25 pounds of baby fat. We all have those people in our lives. So think about local people, thinking about people who want to lose weight, health-conscious people, people who already work out. Who are the people that you just saw posting in the last 36 hours, headed to the gym, New Year's resolution, I want to lose weight, ding, 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 those are the people. You want to talk to influential people? One of my favorite things to do, I call it sponsoring up. Sponsoring up is when I sponsor somebody who has more influence than I do, somebody who has more success than I do, right? I'm a stay-at-home mom with no college degree. When I sponsor a doctor, that's sponsoring up. When I sponsor somebody who maybe has success in network marketing more than I do, that's sponsoring up. So do not be afraid to talk to the people that you perceive are on a different level than you, or you perceive them to have more success than you. Sponsor up. Talk to the influential people. Talk to people that are entrepreneurs. Talk to the people that are most important to you. And talk to the people that you know want better, right? Check out those 2016 New Year's resolutions. I personally can't think of a better time to talk to people. So I want you guys to do me a favor. When you're in public, right, when you're out of your house, wherever you are, you're at church, you're at your job, you're at all this great stuff. When you're there, put up your antennas and pay attention. Because if you open your eyes, there is opportunity everywhere. You will be standing in line at the grocery, and the women behind you will be talking about losing weight. You will be in a conversation with somebody, and somebody's complaining about chronic inflammation. You will be standing, you'll be at your parent-teacher conference, and the teacher tells you she's so exhausted. Put up your antennas, and when they say it, this is my favorite line. If you want to write this down, I say, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry that I just eavesdropped, or I'm so sorry, I just overheard you talking about your lack of energy, or, I'm so sorry. This is totally random, but I just heard you talking about wanting to lose weight. Have you ever heard of pure therapeutic ketones? If I'm in line at the grocery store and they say no, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have this video that you have to watch. It's literally helping thousands of people get healthy. What's your number? I'm going to text it to you. And they're like, ba, 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 ba. There's my number. Sweet. I just collected their information, and now I'm giving them a video, right? So I'm going to let the tools do the talking for me. So that's number 3, sharing, prove it by using the tools. You have your personal website. You have team calls like Michael has been slamming the last several weeks. You've got 3-way calls, which are super, super, super awesome. Don't feel like you have to be the expert. Bring somebody on the call to be the expert. And it's super easy. A fast analogy, because I know the call is lining up. I drive a black X5 BMW. I know how to put gas in it, and I know that it's black. That is the extent of my knowledge about my X5 BMW. So if somebody calls me and says, hey, I know you've driven a BMW for 4 years. I want to buy one. Can you give me all the information about the BMW? I would do them a great disservice, because I'm telling you, I know where to put the gas in, and I know it's black. That's it. But if I said, oh, my gosh, my friend Michael, he's been selling BMWs for 10 years. He knows BMWs inside and out. He can help you. Get him on the phone. Do y'all see the connection there on the 3-way call? I just removed myself because I don't know, or I don't want to screw it up, or I'm afraid, and I put an expert on the line, and suddenly my friend is like, kabam, I got all the information I need to make a buying decision. So encourage people to do their own research, right? Go to Google, ketones inflammation, ketones ADHD, ketones PTSD, all of that. The other awesome way to share Prove It is through samples. Keto OS, getting in their body, getting them dosed, helping them have a personal experience is the best way. So if you just ordered the VIP pack, or you have samples laying around your house, they will never make you money sitting in your pantry. Get those suckers out. So as you're talking to people, you can either give them away, or I personally sell my samples 3 for $15, 5 for $25. Hey, I'd love for you to experience Keto OS. It's 3 for $15, 5 for $25. So don't feel like you have to, give away $20 or $25 a pop every time somebody wants to sample it. Sell them. And share stories with people. So I know we're going super, super, super fast, but we're trying to honor your time to get off the call in 30 minutes here. As you guys are building in your business, one of the best things that you can do is help your new people get started. So I just gave all the VIPs their roadmap on how to get social, make a list, share, prove it, and connect with people, connect them into the group. I gave them the game plan. But everybody on the phone that has sponsored a new VIP, guess whose job it is to help them go MVP? It's yours. It's not theirs. It's yours. Consider every VIP, a brand new VIP on your team, a personal sponsored VIP, right? I didn't sponsor 100 VIPs, but we've got a lot of VIPs on our team, and I consider them all my very own, my personal VIP. It is my job to help them go MVP. So what you guys need to be doing in your organizations is connect with the person who sponsored them. Call the brand new VIP and say, hey, do you want my help? Can I help you make $1,000 in January? We want to help run you MVP. Now, that person might say, no, my January is full. I'm on a cruise. I'm not interested in running this. No problem. Here's my number. If you need help, let me know. But you're going to run into more people that when you make that contact and you say, my name's Natalie Kilborn. I'm a friend of the person who enrolled you. I'm super excited to help you. Would you like my help in going MVP? And then you can give them this call. Say, hey, I need you to listen to this play, and then we're going to do it together. Accountability, right? Help them make their list. Make your list. Send it to me, right? Send me your list. I want to see your list of 40 people, 75 people, 100 people. Keep them accountable to that. And then help them as they go through it. Be available for 3-way calls. And I promise you, every single VIP on this line has that one person who's a slam dunk, right? For me, it's my mom. Maybe for you, it's your best friend. Maybe for you, it's somebody you've been in business with anyways. Every single person on this line has a slam dunk. That one person that you call and you say, dude, you won't believe this. I just found out about pure therapeutic ketones. I just got started as a VIP. VIP ends in 2.5 hours. You're doing this with me. Let's go. Everybody has that person. Maybe it's your best friend. Maybe it's your boss. Maybe it's your coworker. Maybe it's your mom. Everybody has that slam dunk VIP, and you would be one down for going MVP. So help your people work through their list. It's not good enough just to say, hey, welcome to the team, high five, good luck. We are responsible for helping them go MVP, helping them build their story. So I want to help you guys with a plan. So I want you guys to set for yourself a goal, because I feel like when we hang up the phone, if there isn't an action and a goal, you hang up and you're like, oh my gosh, she just gave us so much stuff, but what do I do, right? So make your list and then set a goal for yourself. I don't care what the goal is, but set a goal. Maybe some of you are just in it to have fun, and you want to set for yourself a manageable goal for you. So you say, okay, 2 people a week. I promise to myself that I will introduce keto to people twice a week. I will 2 times a week introduce keto to people. Great. Set yourself that goal. Maybe you're somebody that wants to move a little faster, and you say, look, my goal is 2 a day. And you can remember this little moniker, 2 a day, press play, because we've got that rockin' video on your personal website. 2 a day, press play on that video. Maybe you're somebody who wants to go a little faster, and you're like, look, I'm down for 4 a day, press play. That's me. I want to go faster. I'm making a list of over 40 people. If you do 4 a day press play, you're going to hit MVP faster than somebody who says, I'm going to do 2 a day. And I know some of you on this call, maybe it's just a few of you, maybe it's a handful of you, are people that says, I see, right? I just heard what Michael was talking about. I just felt the energy from Dustin, a medical professional. Like, I get it. The light bulb went on. We have a first-to-market, incredible opportunity to blow this thing out of the water and set yourself up for incredible success, not only in 2016, but this is like the launch for 2017, 18, 19, 20, right? Maybe you're looking at 2020 vision and you see what happens in the year 2020 because of January 2016, and you set for yourself a big, crazy, hairy goal. Maybe it's 6 a day press play. Maybe it's 10 a day press play. If you do that, the odds are in your favor, right? May the odds forever be in your favor. The odds are in your favor that you're going to hit MVP so much faster by just the process of introducing Keto West to more people. So the action step, what I want you guys to do is I want you to text your team. Maybe you're in a thread with the team. Maybe you're one-on-one with the person who sponsored you, or maybe you're working with somebody in your extended team. Pick somebody to become accountable to, right? And I want you to text them, and I want you to let them know your goal. So if I was going to text Michael, I would say, Michael, it's Nat. I just got off that call. I understand how I make $1,000 a month. I'm committing to go MVP in January, and my goal, Michael, is 4 a day press play. Will you keep me accountable? And then every single day, that person who you're working with, now, don't everybody choose Michael now. Choose the actual person who's going to hold your hand and who you're going to work with. If you sponsored VIPs, you should be texting your VIP. Let's go. I'll be your accountability partner. And when you get that, set a time. Okay, every single night by 10 p.m., text me your number. And if it was 6 a day press play was your goal and you only did 4, then you need to tell them 4 a day press play today. But tomorrow I'm going to make up for it. And I really challenge you guys, when you set a goal with the finish line in mind of MVP, you're going to hit so much faster. And my experience building over the last 10 years, people most always hit their goal in 48 hours after they get serious. It takes people about 48 hours after they get serious to hit their goal. Unfortunately, most people wait until the last 48 hours. I do not want you all scrambling at January 29th and January 30th to say, oh, crap, I wish I would have known at the beginning what this looked like. Now is the time to get serious. So set a goal, be accountable, get social, make a list, and share, prove it. Michael, I don't know if I missed anything. I know we were going super fast to try to keep time. Is there anything I missed or anything you'd like to add?
No, you stone cold crushed it. I think one of the main things is to maintain a high level of poise. I think it's important to have a sense of urgency with a sense of poise at the same time. What that means is be fired up, but be content. If you don't enroll 32 people tomorrow, that's okay. Tomorrow's a new day. The next day is a new day. Just like Dustin talked about with the diet and the lifestyle and the product, it's about saying, you know what, I'm going to build this. But what if it takes you 2 years to build a residual income that allows you to stay home more often? Is that too long? No, you spent 30 years working a 9-to-5 job. What's 2 years?
Right.
So have a sense of urgency to tee it up and to get after it and work and share the snot out of this product with all the people that you know. That's the word that came to mind, sorry. But have also a certain level of poise and enough patience with yourself in the process that no matter how long it takes, it's fine. So work hard every single day, enjoy it, have a blast, focus on helping people, focus on contribution, focus on learning, focus on getting better, have fun, and no matter how long it takes, it's fine. That's the mentality that I have. And, man, you'll be blown away by what you can accomplish. Here's what I do know, 2 things, and then I'll flip it back to you and we can end. Most people underestimate what they can do long-term, and they grossly overestimate what they can do today or tomorrow. In other words, they've got expectations that are so out of whack. If they don't make $10,000 in the month of January, they're like, that didn't work. But they underestimate what they can do in the next 12 months, the next 2 years, the next 10 years. So if we can just keep our expectations in check and be our best boss, worst boss every single day, did I do something today and how much of it did I do that's going to make my family's life better? It's going to make my business better. It's going to make people around me better. What did I do today to progress my friends and my family better and further down the line? Just be your best boss, worst boss, and have a blast doing it. I'm jacked about the call. I know it's recorded for those of you asking. Next time we tell you a call is going to be smoking and you should get on it, definitely get your people on it because this is what happens. So happy to have you guys. Red, bananas, dude, bananas.
Hey, can I add 3 quick steps?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, first of all, number 1, follow the leader, right? What I do is I always connect with everybody on social media. I follow what Michael is doing. I follow what Natalie's doing. I follow what Rob DeBoer is doing. I follow what those guys are doing so I can learn from them. Not because they know something I don't know, but they may remind me. Number 2, in the words of Jim Rohn, I'm not looking for yeses. I'm getting through the no's. If I have to get 1 out of every 10, I can pick up the phone and say, listen, I just need for you to tell me no. Well, they say, no for what? Just tell me no so I can dial the next number. I got to get through that 9 to get to the 10th. And number 3, I just lost my train of thought on that one. I don't remember what that one was. I'm not that
Banana.
Be cool. It was be cool.
Bananas. But just have fun with it and make sure you care about people and they're not just a number to your business. And people will see through that and just be supportive, but reach out to other people in the industry, in the business, in your community that want to help you because everybody doesn't know how to do this business. So you got to follow the people that do. It's just that simple.
You're awesome, Red. And, I'll just close the call, guys, saying, when this goes from your head to your heart, you can tell anybody, right? A script is something that you read and something that might help you. But when you have an experience, you meet somebody that's had an amazing experience or you personally have, or maybe it's a spouse or a family or a loved one, after experiencing how Keto S gave my husband his life back, just like teeny tiny story, after 18 months of medical disability as a captain for Delta, he had back surgery and just terrible pain for 18 months. And after 25 days on Keto S, my husband was able to return back to flying full-time after 18 months of medical disability. Not making medical claims, I'm not a doctor and not diagnosing your own issue, right? But our own experience was like a lightning bolt of results and amazing, amazing health for my husband. And so when it goes from your head to your heart, I don't have to think about what I'm going to tell somebody, or I don't have to conjure up the ideas or schemes on how to get somebody to get started or sign up. I'm like, whoa, I don't understand why you're not getting started, because this is so crazy. It's gone from my head to my heart. And when you guys have that moment, you will be absolutely unstoppable. And I tell you, one of the best places that you can go to get that moment is Vegas. So we have an event coming up. It's the Inspire Las Vegas event. You can find all the details on the corporate Facebook page, facebook.com/justproveit. It's right there, the main thing. Even if you've just signed up and you're like, well, I don't even know what that is, I'm telling you, Vegas will be a great thing to build into or to start to launch your business. There will be, I would think a couple thousand provers there, people from all over the country who are just as passionate about health and life and prosperity and what we can do together at that event and what you're going to be able to learn. I know Brian's turning down incredible speakers, like people who get paid big money to speak at events or trying to speak at our event because they understand what we have our hands on, and Brian's saying the schedule's full, I can't take you. Like, it's very, very rare. So you're going to learn great stuff medically and, health-wise that you're going to be able to use in your business. One of my very favorite things is you're going to meet people. So the voices that you hear on calls or people that you see in the Facebook group or maybe somebody's story that touched you, you're going to be able to hug that person's neck and hang out and high-five them. And this is where friends become family, is in Vegas at events like this. And then last, you're just going to build your belief. You will leave there feeling invincible. Like, I can talk to anybody about Keto OS. I can talk to anybody about Prove It, because it goes from your head to your heart. So get to Vegas, be plugged into the corporate Facebook page, and I'm looking forward to meet everybody there. And I can't wait. This is going to be like the MVP factory for January. So, y'all, we're super excited that you tuned in. Michael will have the recording up in no time, and this call's officially a wrap.